who knew that I would end up loving running? I didn't. There's this really nice little creek right behind me, and today is Thursday, and I thought I would stop on my way out for my run because I really want to drink this drink on the way. I think it was Kelty. If you watch any running vloggers or running influencers, Kelty is like, I heard her say at one point, if you want to have a pre-workout, you might as well have caffeine. So I've been drinking Celsius before my runs. And this one is cherry cola, and I haven't ever tried it before, but I really wanted to drink it on the way. So I stopped. We're gonna kick off today's run with some Celsius. Honestly, it's kind of like a flat soda, but I'm personally okay with that. I'm personally okay with a flat soda. So yeah, that'll do. I'm gonna have this on my drive because for today, the Couch to 5K plan, we are currently on week 5, day 3. And the plan says we just do a 5-minute walking warm up and then run for 20 minutes. I think you can tell there's a little bit of snow out. So I am choosing to run inside. I don't wanna get my shoes all messed up because I only have the one pair. Gonna have to try 20 minutes of running today. I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the rec center, run on the treadmill, watch a show, and do my best, see how close to 20 minutes I can get in one go. But I definitely think this is one I'm gonna have to repeat more than once. It seems really tough. Wish me luck. Let's give it a shot. I also have this thing. I'm gonna test it out. It is like a sweat headband, a sweat wicking headband. Because last time I talked about how I do get quite sweaty when I run inside. I was like, let's just give it a quick Amazon. Let's just give it a quick Google, see what I can find. And I found this. The brand is called Junk. It definitely seems a little bit gym bro-y, but I'm an athlete now, so. But anyways, it's by the brand Junk, and it's supposed to be like just sweat wicking material, but looks kind of like a thick headband. So I'm gonna test this out and see. I wore it in my house yesterday when it showed up, and it kind of squeezes your head an awful lot. So we'll see if that drives me absolutely off the wall. Maybe I just have a big head.
I'm chasing dreams, I'm chasing light. Pushing boundaries, taking flight. I keep my head high and never look back. Oh. No stopping now, I'm on the rise.
Well, I'm proud of how I did, but I definitely am not there yet. It's definitely gonna take some more work. It took me about 40 minutes to run 20 minutes. I did 10 minutes in one go, and that was my longest, but I'm really, really proud of that. But yeah, it definitely took me a lot longer than 20 minutes to run 20 minutes. So I'll be repeating today, and I'm okay with that. The band, I think it works. It's pretty disgusting actually. It's pretty wet, so that must be working. I've also been having a little bit of knee pain after my runs, and so I saw that if you walk backwards, it can help strengthen your knees. So I did a little bit of that at the beginning and a little bit at the end. The first time I forgot I was supposed to do it on an incline, so I just did it flat for the first, during my warm-up, but then I remembered to put on an incline after I run, and I want to add that to each run and see if it helps me kind of avoid some more knee pain. I'm really happy with my progress though. I feel like I'm definitely running way farther than I used to be able to do, and I do feel like I'm starting to get better at kind of bouncing back after a running increment, where I'm able to catch my breath a little bit faster. Good run overall, but I am gonna have to repeat this day.
If you run, do you have to take off your shoes immediately when you're done? Because I really feel like I do. I was feeling very brave, I'm very proud of myself. I'm very proud of my run. And I'm very proud of how much I tried to record inside. Even when there were other people, I tried to just be like sneaky about it. And I do try to make sure that like no one else is in the background because I'm choosing to put, you know, my fitness journey on the internet. Other people are not choosing to be in my videos. They're just there living their lives. So I try to make sure I never have anyone else like in the background as much as I can. I decided to use my stopwatch, and every time I took a walking break, I stopped my stopwatch and then started it again, obviously, when I started running again, so that I would still run the full 20 minutes, but it was broken up. I'm looking forward to doing it again. I feel really great. I have been looking a tiny bit into what I can do for knee pain because I am noticing a little bit of knee pain. One thing I know is strength training. I don't do any strength training, and I do think that that would really help me be a better runner if I was stronger and if I was, you know, strengthening my muscles so that they were protecting the rest of me or whatever, however that works. I don't know. But as far as I understand it, strength training should help with knee pain. So I should probably look into that. Today is Sunday. I'm ready to finish up the week. It is Mother's Day, and I am a mom. I think I mention that all the time. I can't stop talking about my kids. And I had this idea for today because I always look at the pool when I'm on the treadmill. And so I thought it would be super fun if I go for my run on the treadmill and then my husband brings the kids when I'm finished or finishing up my run, and then we could go to the pool together, cool off, have fun. Both of my kids love the water, so. And I've just been talking about it and honestly really looking forward to it all week. And then yesterday, my son was outside helping his dad with some chores and just scratched all of the skin off the front of his knee. So we're not going to go to the pool because I'm not going to put his open scratches in the water. It would probably be fine. I don't know. We're just not going to do it. We're not going to do the pool. Luckily, he hasn't asked about it yet. Yeah, but I'm still at the rec center because I have a difficult time like changing plans. I don't know. My brain, I have been telling myself I was going to go run on the treadmill all week, and then even though the pool part isn't happening, I don't know. I don't know if anyone else is like that, but I just have a difficult time with like last minute changes to plans sometimes. So I'm here anyways, and you know what? It's still going to be really nice. My Couch to 5K plan is still that 20-minute jog. And while I do want to have a really great run today, I also just want to have fun. This is my big Mother's Day gift to myself, is getting out of the house and going for a run. And I've actually been really looking forward to it. I purposefully planned to do my run on Mother's Day because who knew that I would end up loving running? I didn't. I wasn't sure of that. You can roll back the footage to the first time I talked about running to day one when I said, I don't think I'll ever love running, or I don't know if I'll ever like running. Well, I do. I love running. I planned to go for a run on Mother's Day because that's how I want to spend the day, which is just insane to me. So yes, I'm going to go do my run. I'm not even going to try to run the full 20 minutes. I don't know if that feels disappointing to anyone else, but I just want to enjoy it. I just want to turn on a show, do some running and walking, and enjoy running. Enjoy moving my body.
I decided to try wearing shorts today. And I already feel uncomfortable. Okay, let's do it.
I'm versatile, yeah, I'll flip the script. Changing the game, baby, I never slip. Head up, I'll move it right to the top. Every door I open, I'm ahead of my time. I'm breaking new
proud of that run. I am. Was it my best run of all time? No, I don't think so. I feel like my run earlier this week was probably like my personal best so far. But what I'm really proud of about today's run is I just really felt like enjoying it. And I did enjoy it. So I started out my run without even really using like my timers like I normally do. And that was really fun because I got to just kind of like turn my brain off and just listen to what felt good. And I ran for, I'm guessing, about 8 minutes, did a little walkie break, ran a few more minutes, did a little walkie break, and then looked up and saw I was at the 18-minute mark. And my treadmills at the rec center, they like force you into a cool down at 30 minutes. So I was like, oh, I should probably make sure I have at least one more good chunk of running. And then I did a solid 5-minute timer. But I challenged myself to try to stay at a higher, for me, speed. Did a little walkie break, and then I did a push to do the last 3 minutes. So it was like back to kind of shorter bursts, a little bit more walking, but I tried to challenge myself to keep a higher speed, kind of to see if I could, and for fun. I'm struggling with how to describe it. I feel like my brain is really tired, actually. And I'm proud that I pushed myself while still having a lot of fun and like not having to overanalyze it, I think. I think that's what I'm proud of, that I didn't overanalyze it. I just had fun, did what felt good, got a really great workout. So I think that's my week. I did 2 runs that I'm very proud of. I did not advance in my Couch to 5K plan this week, but that's okay. I know that this is a big jump. It feels like a huge jump for me to be able to run for 20 minutes without stopping. And so I think this is like a stretch goal that you have to really push yourself towards to achieve. So I'm going to keep pushing next week. Come back for that. I don't know how long it'll take to get there, but I really do. I'm going to keep pushing until I get there. I know I'll get it. Some things just take time. So really happy with my runs, very happy with my calorie deficit. I'm doing really, really well with that. Sometimes I do go over. I'm not always perfect, but I'm always like less than 100 calories over, and it's usually just kind of me doing the math wrong. So I think that's correctable, and I'm not going to beat myself up about it. I'm still really happy with that. That being said, I am planning on going over my calories today because I'm going to get myself a dessert for Mother's Day. Where I really dropped the ball this week is I didn't do my extra workout, but I have been thinking about it because I have been kind of dealing with a little bit of knee pain, and then back, shoulder, neck pain, sometimes headaches after a run. And from doing a little bit of Googling, I think something that I can try is to add some more core strengthening workouts. Because a lot of what advice I was seeing is that it could be related to poor posture or just a weak core. I think that's a great place to start. It obviously isn't an overnight fix, but I do think introducing some sort of core strengthening into my week is something that should help my running get better too. So I do want to be doing exercises that help, that contribute to me becoming a better and better runner. So that's my current thought. I'm going to look into it and try to be a little bit better at planning because next week is kind of a crazy busy week. So I really need to proactively plan where I'm going to do my workouts and what I'm going to do if I have a chance of succeeding at my goals. So thank you for watching. I so appreciate your support on these videos. If you want to join me on doing the Couch to 5K program, I would love that. Let me know if you have started running so I can give you a little bit of support back. And I will see you next week.